Hi, it's Fikri here of MrMaths Academy. This is a series of 5-part video explaining how to solve problems related to expanding brackets. In the description section below, there is a link containing a document with 50 questions related to expanding brackets. So if you haven't got that document, please head on to that section, find the link and download it. Only proceed playing this video once you have attempted answering those questions. So what are you waiting for? I hope you enjoy it and make the most out of this video. Happy learning. The first question is expansion of this term. 2x plus 2. Okay, as you can see, there are two terms inside the bracket and there is one term outside of the bracket. So when you see this type of problem, what you need to do is to multiply. In this case, we are going to perform multiplication of 2 and x and 2 with 2. Okay, so each of the terms inside the bracket have to be multiplied by the term outside of it. So the solution to this is going to be 2 times x plus 2 times 2. So the final answer is going to be 2x plus 4. Let's move on to the next question. Next question, we have 2 times with two terms inside the bracket, which is 5x plus 7. Like the previous questions, what we need to do is to multiply the term outside the bracket with each term inside the bracket. So this equals to 2 times 5x plus 2 times 7. So we multiply 2 by 5, that becomes 10. And then multiplies 2 and 7 becomes 14. So this is the final answer, 10x plus 14. Move on to the next question. The third question, 4 outside a bracket multiplied by x plus 1. Again, we have two terms inside the bracket and one term outside of it. And we are going to multiply, like the previous questions, each of the terms inside the bracket by the terms outside of it. So this equals 4x, 4 times x, plus 4 times 1. So 4 times x is 4x, just 4x, and then 4 times 1 obviously is equal to 4. So this is the final answer. The fourth question, we have minus 5 outside a bracket, and there are two terms inside the bracket, which is x plus 4. The difference between this question and the previous three questions is that the term outside the bracket is a negative number. Okay, whenever we find negative number, we need to be really careful. I recommend that we enclose all the negative number inside another bracket. So like previous questions, the solutions to this question is going to be multiplication of minus 5 with each term inside a bracket. Then we're going to have minus 5 here. As I said, if you find any minus number, it is recommended to enclose that in bracket. If you are new to this type of problems, if you are already familiar with expanding brackets, then you may not put the brackets there. So minus 5 times x, and then plus minus 5 times 4. So this equals minus 5x plus minus 20. Minus 5 times 4 is minus 20. Okay, we have plus meeting a minus here. Whenever we have plus meeting a minus, the final sign is going to be minus. So this is going to be a negative 5x minus 20. So this is the final answer. Question 5. Minus 4 multiply 7x plus 8. Again, we have a negative term outside of a bracket, and we are going to multiply by each term inside the bracket. And like previous question, I recommend that we enclose any negative number inside another bracket. So this is going to be minus 4 times 7x, and then plus minus 4 times 8. And we are going to multiply the common terms, that is minus 4 and 7. That becomes minus 28. Yeah, 4 times 7 is 28, obviously. So x is there. Plus minus 4 times 8, that is going to be minus 32. And we have minus meeting a plus. Okay, minus and plus. So the answer, the result of that multiplication is going to be a minus. So the final answer is going to be minus 28x minus 32. Move on to the next question. The question is expand 4 times x minus 1. Okay, this time the term outside the bracket is a positive number. But inside the bracket we have one negative number there. So again, we are going to multiply the terms outside the bracket by each term inside the bracket. But I would like to recommend you, if you're new to expanding bracket, we first of all enclose minus number inside another bracket. So this is what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to put plus here, and then I put minus 1 inside another bracket and close the bracket. Okay, this is going to help. Okay, so this is going to be 4 times x plus 4 times minus 1. So multiply them, open the bracket, that becomes 4x plus minus 4. And again, we have plus meeting a minus. So the result is going to be a negative number. That is going to be 4x negative or minus 4. And this is the final answer. Expand to 2x minus 3. Okay, I would like to enclose minus 3 inside another bracket. So I modified it to become 2x plus, yeah, and then minus 3 separately. And I'm going to put everything connected by a plus. All right. So now we can multiply each term inside the bracket with the term outside of it. So this equals 2 times 2x plus 2 times negative 3. So we multiply 2 by 2, become 4x plus 2 times negative 3 is minus 6. And again, we have plus meeting a minus. So it will result in a negative number. So that is 4x minus 6. And this is the final answer. Expand minus 4 by multiplication by 5x minus 1. Alright, whenever we find negative number, we're going to enclose that in another bracket. So I'm going to modify this, going to be minus 4 is enclosed inside another bracket. And then 5x plus, I'm going to put a plus here, although this is minus over here, because I want to enclose minus 1 inside its own bracket. Okay, now we can multiply minus 4 by each term inside the bracket. So the answer is minus 4 times 5 is minus 20 x plus minus 4 times minus 1. This time we have two minuses meeting together, and when we have two signs of the same signs, yeah, meeting together, multiplied together, the result is going to be a positive answer, positive number. Yeah. So this is minus 20x plus 4 times 1 is 4. Okay, it's going to have a minus plus here, yeah, plus 4 instead of minus number. So this is the final answer. expand minus 8 negative 5x plus 8. And as usual, as the previous question, I'm going to enclose minus number inside its own bracket. So minus 8 is enclosed inside bracket, and minus 5 again. Minus 5 and x, yeah, plus 8. And now we're going to multiply the term outside the bracket by each term inside the bracket. So that will result in minus 8 multiplied by minus 5x plus minus 8 times 8. And minus 8 times minus 5 will become a positive number. Okay, because a minus number meeting a minus number will result in positive number. So that is going to become 40x, and plus minus 8 and 8 is minus 64. And here we are seeing a plus and minus meeting together. So the result is going to be a minus number. So the answer is 40x minus 64. And this is the final answer. Expand minus 3 and then minus 3x minus 12. And we have a bunch of negative numbers here. So again, as usual, I'm going to enclose negative number inside their own brackets. So this is equal to minus 3. This is the term outside the bracket. And then inside the bracket, another minus 3 is included in its own bracket. And then plus minus 12, again, inside its own bracket. And then we close the bigger brackets. Now we can multiply each term inside the bracket with the term outside of it. So this equals minus 3 times minus 3x plus minus 3 times minus 12. So minus 3 times minus 3, two negative numbers meeting becomes positive. So 3 times 3 is 9. 9x plus negative 3 times negative 12 will become positive number, and that is 36. And this is the final answer.